Hey everyone, Chuck here with Frank Bacon Machinery. We're going to show you some testing that we did recently on what's called a snow guard. That's a fixture that's placed on top of a roof to prevent the falling of large quantities of snow that might end up damaging property or injuring people. Snow guards are recently becoming a little bit more monitored. They do have to meet certain standards and are eventually going to have an actual ASTM standard that they have to meet. We had the perfect machine ready for this test. It was a 1120 ATS, a 20,000 pound machine that gave us plenty of capacity for doing this test, and it had a pretty large test window for us to use, so we really didn't have to alter the samples at all to make them fit within the machine. This test called for us to pull the sample at 0.25 inches per minute until failure. We had to build some custom fixturing in order to do this test. We were sent samples that were pretty much just bolted down to pieces of wood, so we had to create an L bracket that could fasten on to the machine, the lower part of the machine, and we just kind of bolted that to the wood itself, and from there we were able to just use a clevis pin type fixture that we had in stock and pull from there. All the tests ended up being fairly similar. There was zero failure in the snow guard fixture itself, and the point of failure was pretty much where the snow guard was bolted down to the wood. The wood itself cracked and all of the bolts would end up bending a little bit. We were typically failing around 2,000 pounds, and we'd start to see yield coming up on 1,000 pounds. The company that we did this for was kind of in a bind. They didn't really know if it was worthwhile to purchase a machine for themselves, and so we told them to just send out any kind of samples they had, and we would figure out a way to test them. Again, we did have to build custom fixturing to make this work, but that really was not an issue for us. We were able to get this testing done for them pretty quickly and get them their full results back. This kind of shows what we're able to do here at Frank Bacon. We'll find a way to help you get your testing done.